Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us for First News at noon. I'm Hanna Erdmann. We start with breaking news at this noon from Columbus. Governor Mike DeWine is nominating Jim Tressel as Ohio's next lieutenant governor. New at noon, a former Mahoning County Sheriff's deputy has been indicted on charges of sexual misconduct with an inmate. Several crews continuing to clean up and restore power. Trumbull County Dispatch is issuing a plea to residents to not go near any power lines. They say fallen lines are not shutting off as they're supposed to due to an issue on the power grid. I don't think we could find any more adjectives to describe how perfect the weather is going to be, not only for today, but for the rest of your week.
Yeah, I kind of thought of one. I mean, if I was like grading the forecasts as they were coming in, I'd give it 100. You know, when the teacher used to give you a little smiley face, you know, put the eyes and the zeros.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about.
That's exactly what I would give this forecast.
Yeah, no red pen today.
No.
It's all going to be good news.
No.
Smiley faces, stickers. It's a win.
It's perfect. It's really.
Josh, Anna, I was able to talk to Captain Jason Simon on scene earlier this morning, where he told me one man was killed overnight outside the Vibes Restaurant and Events Center on Midlothian Boulevard, all happening around 2 a.m. And we just did get word from the police headquarters that the man that was identified, the victim, 30-year-old DeAndre Stores. And again, this all happened at just around 2 a.m. Police say multiple shots were fired off outside in the parking lot of that restaurant establishment. And Captain Simon tells me that it was a busy night. There were about 100 or so people out there enjoying their night before the tragic event unfolded. He says they are still early in this investigation and that there are plenty of witnesses who may know something about what happened. Crews finally wrapping up after a fire completely destroys Western Reserve Auto Sales here in North Georgetown. I'll take a step back here and you can just see the devastation and destruction. You can see the building was taken down. They actually had an excavation crew on a scene. While they were trying to get those hot spots down, they decided it was best effort to just tear the building down. We've been here on scene for several hours, even before the show went on air this morning, and we are still watching as police continue investigating what led to the shooting death of 32-year-old Chad Runyon. I'll take a step back. You can, for the final time, see what this scene looks like now several hours later. Police have been very much focusing on their investigation, collecting evidence on the patio of this house right here at the intersection of Leslie Street and Baldwin Avenue. And that is where Runyon was found earlier this morning at just before 2 with multiple gunshot wounds. He was taken to the hospital where he later died. Yeah, Anna, Josh, good morning. Stepped out of the car to get a glimpse of some of the snow heavier coming down here in Mesopotamia. You can take a look. The roads covered in snow here. We're at the gas station here by the Mercantile. We are definitely in the middle of town here, right near Route 87 and 534. Lots of snow on the ground, pretty slick conditions if you are in the northern part of our viewing area. These are things you may want to watch out for, especially if you are living north of I-80 in our viewing area. Lots of snow coming down now, heavy and thick at times, could drop your visibility if you are headed out the door. So make sure you're taking things a little bit slower as you're headed out.
First News reporter Hanna Erdmann is live at Nemmens, IGA, and Struthers, where they're getting ready for a big crowd. Hanna, you made your way into the kitchen. How's it smelling there?
It smells amazing. It's definitely going to be a busy day, already busy really in the kitchen here. I'm here again at the Nemmens IGA, and they are getting ready for a busy Fat Tuesday. And this weather is something to crow about here at the Canfield Fair. Definitely a lot more comfortable than we saw at the beginning of the fair. For the end of it, going to be a lot less humid and a lot more comfortable.
5:16 here on a Monday morning. Good news is that long streak of below freezing temperatures, we kind of got out of that, but the bad news is we're going right back down.
It's literally only like a few hours long. Unfortunately, I know.
The break was nice this morning. Walking outside, I was like, man, it feels, dare I say, warm?
I know, it's warm for now, but hey, good news, the 7-day forecast, we do have a little bit of below freezing and above freezing. We actually have rain mixing in as well, so a little bit of everything here in the 7-day. We'll talk a little bit more about that here in just a bit. But good news, you are waking up with a little bit of warmth for now, and we say warmth as in right around freezing. So at least that's going to be some good news. But yes, better than what we're going to be feeling here in the next couple of days. So you're going to be wanting to watch out for that. And I'll talk a little bit more about those wind chills. We're going to be feeling some really cold temperatures. It's right around freezing or above freezing to start your morning. 32 up in Bristolville, 33 in Hubbard, 34 in Newcastle. Storm Team 27 Viper radar and satellite showing we have cloud cover moving overhead. Really no snow to show in our valley, just a little bit to the north over Lake Erie right now. But we should stay mostly dry today, mostly cloudy skies. As we go into Tuesday, though, we are going to see these wind chills or those feel-like temperatures really begin to drop. As temperatures drop through the day today, they're going to continue to drop as we go into Tuesday morning. And that also means those feel-like temperatures with the wind combined is going to make it feel extremely cold through the rest of tomorrow as well. And we will be tracking that as we go into Tuesday morning and into the rest of the week. So looking at the 3-day forecast, temperatures today going to be about 33 for the high, but again, dropping through the day, 17 tomorrow. The rest of your 7-day forecast is just ahead.